ZipRecruiter.com/find. Again, that exclusive link is ZipRecruiter.com/find. That's ZipRecruiter.com/find.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
Are you or your loved one being released from a hospital and wondering how you'll manage? Inform your physician that you want to go to Palm Garden of Ocala at 2700 Southwest 34th Street for your rehabilitation. Palm Garden provides pain management, post-discharge follow-up, diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of licensed professionals dedicated to enhancing your independence. Call 352-854-6262 today.
Johnny, what are you doing in the bathroom? What are you saying? Wait, where are your toy cars? Oh no, tell me you didn't. Honey, call Mike Scott Plumbing.
But I didn't do anything.
For once that's true, but little Johnny flushed his toys down the toilet and now it's broke.
Yes. I mean, no. I'll get the phone. What's the toll-free number?
866-314-4443.
Got it. 866-314-4443.
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, they do it.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Wednesday, now it comes out that Brian Laundrie, he's the person of interest in the disappearance of Gabby Petito. It comes out that Fox News is reporting that his mom, Roberta, checked into a Florida state park about 75 miles north of the family's home earlier this month. Laundrie, who has been missing since September 14th, although his parents didn't say anything about that until 3 days later. His 22-year-old fiancée was found dead in Wyoming on September 19th, weeks after the couple was seen camping near the site of her remains. Her remains have been her death has been listed as a homicide. Now, as you know, television got involved over the weekend when Dwayne Dog Chapman, announced Saturday he was entering the search for Laundrie. Tips quickly come pouring into Dog Chapman's hotline. He told Fox News he learned Monday that Laundrie's parents spent the night in Fort DeSoto State Park with their son in early September, on September 1st through the 3rd or the 6th through the 8th. The documents confirmed Chapman's suspicion that Laundrie went camping at the Fort DeSoto Park outside St. Petersburg. That was between the time he returned from out west, September 1st, and the day her mother reported Petito's disappearance. That was September 11th. They show the family checked in on September 6th and out on September 8th, but there's no documentation of where they were the week prior to that. Laundrie's attorney said that's a false claim made by Dog. He did tell local media that the family camped out on September 6th and 7th, but they all left the park together. The documents show the checkout was actually recorded on September 8th, 3 days before Petito officially became a missing person. Now, coming forward is Thomas Rutherford. He's a camper whose name appeared on the ledger at Fort DeSoto State Park. He says him and his wife were celebrating their anniversary at the campground, 3 spots down from the Laundries. He said he remembers seeing their truck and camper because he and his wife rarely see campers attached to vehicles anymore. Doug Chapman on Tuesday questioned why the family would go camping when Petito, who lived with them, was nowhere to be found. Neighbors have also raised concerns about the camping trip. Helicopters have flown over the campground overnight. Pinellas County Sheriff's spokesperson told Fox News that they have not yet opened an active investigation into Fort DeSoto. Laundrie and Petito embarked on a cross-country journey in mid-June in a converted white Ford Transit van. They were going to visit national parks along the way. They had begun dating years earlier after meeting at a local Long Island, New York high school. They had moved to Northport, Florida to live with Laundrie's parents. Laundrie's been named a person of interest in her disappearance. On Thursday, the FBI issued a warrant for bank card fraud. Authorities alleged that Laundrie used someone's Capital One bank card and the personal identification number during the time when Petito was missing. Neither investigators nor a spokesperson for the Petito family have said whether the cards belong to Petito. The missing persons report for Petito, in which her mother, Nicole Schmidt, stated that her daughter was last seen at 7 a.m. on August 30th at Grand Teton. Schmidt wrote in the report that her Long Island home was a probable destination, but she never left Wyoming. So that's the latest on the manhunt for Brian Laundrie. It is Doug Chapman, Dog the Bounty Hunter, surmises that he's probably somewhere in the Fort DeSoto State Park, just outside of St. Petersburg. Now, I've been to Fort DeSoto State Park. It's not the biggest park in the world. If he was in there, somebody would, I believe if he was in there, somebody would have seen him by now. There's lots of places to go get lost near the Northport area, don't get me wrong. You can go inward in the state and get lost in some of the places in the southern part of the state, down in the swamps and everything. You can get lost easily. You can blend in and become part of the landscape in Immokalee and all kind of little towns down there that are out in the middle of nowhere. Fort DeSoto State Park is not in the middle of nowhere. It's basically in St. Petersburg. So I find it hard to believe he's hiding that much in plain sight. I believe he's probably hiding in plain sight, but in a place out in the swamp in between the East Coast and the West Coast. I don't believe he'd be at Fort DeSoto State Park. It's too easy of a park to find people in. Although it is a big park, it's still, in the grand scheme of things, it's no Grand Teton. But something's going to have to happen with this. And, once again, I take it back. I understand that, people say, well, why is so much attention being paid to this girl when there are other missing people? And I can't tell you why the media picks who they pick to be the darling of the media in these missing reports. Everybody that goes missing, no matter what your race, your creed, your ethnicity, where you come from, every missing person should be handled like this one, in my opinion. Why aren't they? You'd have to ask individual law enforcement. You'd have to ask the media why they pay special attention to one type of missing person and not another type of missing person. We have Lacey Unall. Let me pull up her. She went missing 10, 11 years ago out in the forest. I remember her parents had a hard time. Lacey Benefield. I remember her parents and family had a very difficult time getting people involved with it. We all went out and searched, walked through the forest, large group of people numerous times, but there was always a question of, well, is it a Lake County issue or a Marion County issue? They eventually got both the sheriff's departments to work together, but it was touch and go for a while. I don't know what it is about Miss Lacey Benefield. Beautiful girl, but bad drug problem. So did it not get investigated, as quickly because they just thought she was a meth head that went off in the forest and died? Who knows? Who knows what it is? You'd have to ask law enforcement and the media what is their parameters to make something a national story or a national manhunt as opposed to a non-national manhunt. I would like to think, though, that drug use and ethnicity and background don't come into play in these investigations. That a homeless meth addict would get the same type of treatment that a wealthy debutante would get. I know it's naive to think that, but I would like to think that that's what happens. That everybody receives the same investigatory treatment. I know that that's not how it is in real life. It's how it should be. But you would have to ask individual law enforcement agencies and individual media outlets why they don't investigate that way and why media doesn't hold them the feet to the fire of law enforcement that prioritizes looking for the debutantes over looking for the meth addicts. And I know publicly they'll tell you we take everything the same way, everything's investigated. No, stop. We know that to not be true. It's just not. With money and families that can afford to spend on private detectives and everything, and can afford to get news out to the media and everything, it's not an even playing field. I would like it to be. I would like the Lacey Benefields of the world to be searched for just as hard as this Petito girl Gabby Petito is being hunted for. Lacey's children would like that they get some closure. Her aunt and mom or friends, they would like to get some closure. But that's not reality. Should be, but it's not. You can look up Lacey Benefield. They still have a page for her, missing persons page for her on Facebook and everything. She was last seen walking into the forest with a man who walked out of the forest. He subsequently died in the time that she's been missing, but nobody knows where Lacey is, just as nobody knows where 22-year-old Gabby Petito was until they found her body in the Grand Tetons. They've never found Lacey's body or any trace of Lacey. So ask local law enforcement and local media what it is about individual situations that don't get the play that others do. I can't give you that answer. I was just giving you an update on what's happening in the Gabby Petito search. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more on Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.